Hey, it's Tim.
And it's Amy from GoWithLess. We're glad you're here. In this week's video, we're inviting you to go with us to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We hope you watch the whole video.
Amy and I retired in our late 40s, and every Wednesday here on our channel we are talking about our early retirement or our nomadic lifestyle.
We hope you'll give our video today a thumbs up, subscribe over here to get those Wednesday videos, and I'm going to mention that this week is kind of a very different sort of a week for us. We left Guanajuato, Mexico at the very beginning of the video, and we got into a house sit, so it was kind of off to a slow start, not like a vacation-y week of doing a lot of tourist activities. But what is very different is that we did have a viewer meetup, and we have met and interviewed with some of our viewers about their fire story, about their journey. So I thought it was really inspiring to hear. I hope you'll agree.
Here's a fun money fact about Philadelphia, or specifically about Benjamin Franklin, who I think is Philadelphia's favorite son. He is definitely writ large here in Philadelphia, bigger than life here in Philly. So Benjamin Franklin has been featured on the $100 bill since 1914. He's still featured on that bill today. The $100 bill is currently the largest bill in circulation here in the United States, and it has been the largest bill since 1969.
Another cool money fact from Tim. So let's get into Philadelphia.
We are on our way out of Mexico. We're currently at the Leon Airport, which is right outside of Guanajuato. We have access to the VIP lounge because Amy has a Chase Sapphire Reserve card, which allows us to have the priority pass, which lets us in for free. So a phenomenal thing. We saw when you come into this lounge, if you don't have the priority pass, it's about $30 a person to come in. So phenomenal thing that we get as a free perk of our card. One of our favorite things about the lounge is that they have air conditioning. We haven't had any experience with air conditioning since we left our Querétaro Airbnb over a month ago. So it's just kind of nice. It's a nice weird side perk of this lounge. Also, we get free food. There's also free alcohol if we want that. I've had enough alcohol over the past few days, so I'm good with that. But just a nice place to relax, and we're thrilled to be here. This is the first meal we've had in Philly out and about, and it's thanks to Kathy Kaz. Kathy watched our car when we were gone away to Mexico, and Kathy initially suggested fried chicken, because she knows that we love it. However, we talked her into this. Actually, this is her choice, but this is the place where we're gonna go and get some Philly cheesesteak.
So like you said, we're gonna eat cheesesteaks today, which is a Philly staple. Everyone has heard of Pat's and Gino's, which are good cheesesteaks, but the best in Philly is John's roast pork. You can get the roast pork, but the cheesesteaks are amazing. I actually don't really eat red meat, but once a year I eat these cheesesteaks, and this will be the first time this year, so we're looking forward to it.
Ooh, dude, look at all the cheese. You got the cheese on that one? One of them is super cheesy. That's what I want. Okay, we got the cheesesteak with American cheese and onions, and then we also got a roasted pork sandwich with sharp provolone. We started with the cheesesteak, and I'm gonna say this is the best cheesesteak I've ever had. So Kathy Kaz was right. Yummy. It's like the Russian dolls of sandwiches.
Looks like turkey.
Where's the cheese?
It's over here.
There you go. This is roast pork with sharp provolone. I've heard this is the official sandwich of Philly, not the Philly cheesesteak. We'll see if it's any good here. That's freaking delicious.
That cheesesteak was one of the best cheesesteaks, maybe the best cheesesteak I've ever had in my life. So we are very grateful to Kathy Kaz for taking us there. And I did ask for a very authentic Italian bakery experience. So she took us to, what is this?
Termini.
Termini for cannoli. And so they filled the cannoli while we waited. We're gonna eat this in just a second. It's kind of killing me to talk with it here. But for those who have been around for a while, you may realize that Kathy Kaz is the very first person, other than me and Tim, that we've had speaking to camera. So while we have her, we want to talk about something kind of exciting, which is all the changes you've just had. When did you retire?
I just fired last month. and we're hoping to move to Portugal, my husband and myself and my dog, in the next 12 to 18 months.
Isn't that so exciting? So Kathy's really active in our Facebook GoWithLess group. She is not blogging, but do you want people to find you on Instagram?
Yeah, I have an Instagram, and my dog has an Instagram, which Amy can link below.
I'll do that below. So check those out. We're appreciating first time Kathy Kaz, and let me know what you think about this, because maybe we'll add a lot more people to our videos. We meet people all the time, we never add them, so maybe it's time to start adding them. What do you think? Tell me below. There's chocolate chips in the cream. It's a ricotta filling. They have 3 options. We got the traditional ricotta. Delicious. Cool. It's a hot day. This is nice. You have a powdered sugar mustache.
Let's see.
Do we have to share this? You ate the whole thing!
I like to give blood, I think primarily for the Cheez-Its. So every time you go give blood, they give you water and they give you some snacks. These are things that we don't normally have in our lives. So that's kind
Water?
Water. So today, also, giving blood isn't necessarily, it isn't all altruistic. So the past few times I gave blood, I got a free COVID antibody test. This time today, that's not going to happen. Also, often when you give blood, they'll give you a sandwich, or they'll give you a gift card, or they'll give you something nice. I do like, it does feel good to give blood. I think that there's definitely a need at all moments for blood to be donated. And so I gave blood today with the Red Cross. I think they're a good organization, and I like to donate there. And it's a great thing to do. Obviously, most people aren't doing this on their vacation. I've had to find locations around the country, and sometimes it's actually strangely difficult to find an appointment to give blood, but here I had no problem.
It is hot here in Philadelphia. It is hot and it is humid. Holy cow. We are heading into a GoWithLess social event, and there should be about a dozen of us. One of our friends, Jill Brooke, set it all up, and it looks like it's a beautiful place here on the river. It should be kind of cool. I'm still super hot because I don't think I know what to do with humidity, but we're going to introduce you, I hope, to some of our viewers. So check it out.
Hi, my name is John. I'm from Philadelphia. I've worked for 35 years, my whole career, in nonprofit, and I am working towards a nomadic lifestyle.
Hey, we're Russ and Nancy from Central PA, and we had an opportunity to meet Tim and Amy and Philly here today and have a great time with the GoWithLess group. We're considering firing in the next year. Nancy's probably going to keep working to carry the benefits, as many of you are considering firing, but this is a way for us to ease into things. We have a 29-year-old daughter who's well on her way and on her own, so that's something we don't have to worry about. And Nancy's going to continue to work at the high school because it's something that she loves doing, and being with the kids is important.
And yeah, so like you said, I work at a high school, and I'm fortunate I've got those summers off. I do like my job, and we'll travel in the summertime to just ease into this lifestyle of fire and just hope for the best.
So this was a bit of a transitional week as we made our way from Mexico up to the States and ultimately to Philadelphia. So how much did this week cost? This week cost us $301.
And there are a few notable things in there and missing. I'm going to start with what's missing. Accommodations. Our very first night of the week, we stayed at a Hyatt using points and miles, so that was free. And then we moved into our house sit for the next 6 nights, also free. We're in Philadelphia for a total of 3 weeks on this house sit, so that helps our budget tremendously. The thing that added to it, though, is that we took out several people for thank you meals. Back in Guanajuato, we took our hosts out for a really nice brunch, and then when we were here in Philadelphia, we took our friend Kathy Kaz out for a little lunch and water ice. We offered to go somewhere much fancier with everybody, but they did pick more budget food, I guess, even though they were encouraged to splurge, and we were enjoying the meal, and that was really great. So that's kind of where our money went for the week. A lot of it was for food. That's always good for us. So $301, not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
We'll see you next Wednesday.
Adios.